There we go. Okay. It was taking a minute to unmute there. It's already warm, you guys. So warm. Probably because I have a cat and a blanket stacked up in my lap. Okay. How are we doing today, Larry? How are we doing today, Stoner? How are we doing today, Salty? See your last message. It's how you feel. And scroll up. Honestly, making Bowie makes you feel like a kid on a Saturday morning. Your show's about to start and you got your ice cream. Let's go. That is awesome, Larry. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Holy crap. What kind of ice cream we got? You cool and good today? I love it. Throwing myself into worldwide. Not a whole lot to this game, huh? You wake up, go in. If you don't have any changes you thought about to your vehicle, you just start racing. Fine by me. How's everyone doing today? How are you, Salty? How are you, Stoner? How's life, Larry? I woke up late. It doesn't make much of a difference here, honestly. I slept 20 minutes later than usual. Bill, what are you doing with your camera? Don't move that thing. Don't show what's behind the wall. Alright? Phil Zone's a hallowed place. Stoner's currently a ranked game in case he doesn't respond for him tabbed as well. Oh, I gotta get a tab up for Stoner. That's what's going on. That's what I don't have. I got all the wrong tabs up. Network error. A network error? Who would ever think at this time of day? Alright. Stoner. There we go. Get my lurk on for Stoner. Okay. Let's try that again. Online. Let's go. Okay. World match. Ready. Matchmaking lobby. Mint chocolate chip with chocolate chip cookie dough mixed. Oh my god, yes. That is a beautiful combo. And there's Stoner raiding on in. Hey, Stoner, how's it going today? How was your ranked match? Larry let us know that you were locked in. Not good? Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. One of these days, I'm just gonna have Apex installed and just be playing it. You guys are gonna be like, what? Watch me lose miserably. It's okay, you were vibing? That's the way it goes. Oh my god. Should have been there. We had the Apex stream. Oh yeah. We'll do it again sometime. I do want to try the Switch 2 version. Don't think you've ever heard that sentence before in your life. Which one? I say a lot of troubling things every day. I want to try the Nintendo Apex version. Oh yeah. Look, my PC has been not my favorite uh, with these multiplayer games. I don't know. I had some luck in Fortnite, but I honestly enjoyed Fortnite more on the Switch. Figured it would probably be the same for Apex. Maybe it, but you know what? Bowie is operating under a whole new like desk area. I should maybe shut up and try a PC game again. I haven't yet. Maybe now that I'm a grown-up with a whole desk space, I like my PC again. We'll see. Take that, Turbo Rose. Not gonna lie, I just want to play as Miku. Yeah, that happens. I think Miku might have sold a lot of copies of this game. It certainly worked for our friend Satan. I'm pretty sure the reason she played this at all was just because of Miku. Look at me so lonely. What was the blob that hit that screen? I think it's this game's version of the blooper. I don't know what game it's from, though. This is problem. One of the big problems with this game is it's a crossover from uh, all of the games that I don't play. It's like Smash Bros. If you'd never played a game before. Like, I know who Sonic is. I think Mega Man might be here. You got someone's ship? Nice. I'll assume it was mine or Phil's. If it's mine or Phil's, it will respawn after the next ad. If it were, say, Larry's, Larry would need to spawn a new ship. Okay. Phil, thank you for taking over my lap. I appreciate it. It is Mega Man, driving a car shaped like his dog. Phil, do we need a giant Phil car? What do you call a mouse that swears? A cursor. Oh my god. That was good. That was good. Took a second too. Oh, Peter Mouse. Yeah. Hydrate, Larry. You got it. Let's do that. Let's drink up. Got a little bit of caffeine this morning. Not a crazy amount. But yesterday I had 0. And that led to a sleepy feeling work day. But Monday and Tuesday were energy drink days. So in the end, things balance themselves out. Today will be... I'll be going to the chill zone, I think, between work and home and work. And in there, I'll get myself a nice self-serve, probably mostly Powerade, mixed with a tiny bit of like classic Mountain Dew for some caffeine and sugar. Be a disgusting green ordeal, but it will be delicious and it will wake me up. That's where I'll be on the wake up beverages. Manir, hey hey. I didn't get a chance to say anything because I was at my office and I was at work, but I did catch the start of your stream yesterday. Nice work getting your webcam hooked up. That should be exciting overall for your streams and everything. Congrats. One of these days I won't be so busy that I can't chat during those hours. But I did catch a couple minutes of your stream. Great seeing you. Literally. All right. Glad you finally got that cam after that struggle. Okay, this race I think was better than the last one. They let me finish. Man, not Mario Kart World. Nah, we're doing some Sonic Crossworlds today. But let's try to keep it varied. But you know, usually we hang out for a bit. We've been known to change away from Sonic Crossworlds though. If there's not a ton of interest or not a lot of people jumping in. So we could be back. Bummed you wanted to race. Larry, were you ready to race today? Because legit, if there's two people going, let's switch. I see no reason that I wouldn't switch. There's no reason for me to be playing this game or any game alone, you know? I guess if I were playing a single player. Yeah, you're really happy with it. You did choose to remove the VODs though due to the you're wearing container logo, name of company. Try to look for alternative hat for next stream. I think you're probably safe with like logo on an apparel, like especially if it's just like normal. Does Ray join me in this game? Ray does join me in this game. But Ray, you know, he will also join in most games. Phil's in my lap, making me sweat this morning. It's not like NYC, it's an actual company. No, I mean, I'd be fine wearing like a. I mean, I don't think I'd question it if I was wearing like a Nintendo shirt or something like that. I just don't happen to own anything in that matter. She is a great dancer. She was a kitten, you know, in 2013. Uh, she remembers seeing those 2014 Grammy Awards, those particular performances. How could she not have grown up to be a great dancer? You have a new Kirby shirt? Nice. Now, I know there's a lot of Kirby shirts out there, but I'm imagining a specific one that I've seen and maybe even own. I own one Kirby shirt, and it is a very Larry style shirt. Larry, you should send me a picture of this Kirby shirt. You feel Nintendo hat is a bit different than wearing something you only wear. You actually work there, which you don't. That's true. I mean, if it helps, I have no idea what the logo on the hat was. I just, yeah, I don't want to steer you wrong. I don't want you doing anything you don't think you're supposed to be doing, but I also don't want to, discourage you. I think you're in a very safe area wearing clothing. Um, I don't think it's quite the same as like. I think it's more akin to like actual footage than it is like say a produced thing. I know that like let's say they were interviewing you on the news. It wouldn't be a concern if you were wearing a hat that had a logo. Just they would just take care of it. Or they'd just probably allow the logo. Some news stations, I guess, depending on your region, might censor the company logo, but I don't think so. But yeah, don't listen to me. I'm just a guy who plays Mario Kart at 4 a.m. and I didn't even pick the right game today. Sent it. I think I saw the light coming up on the phone. I can't wait to check. Yeah, yeah. I'm also blasting copyrighted music wantonly. But if you were to go to the VODs, there'd be no trace. You would see a little box maybe indicating what I'm listening to. What a weird thing to broadcast. And that's how we get to treat you to Filthy Kesha. What is this? This is Kesha's new song. Kesha's having a whole lot of fun with that new album. I'm a big fan. Scares you? That's fair. Pairing this with Joyride, she's playing with Chromio not too far from me next month, and I know a guy who can get me free backstage passes, and I'm like, I really hate concerts, but goddamn. Phone, thank you, Larry. Some movie? Oh, that's not the shirt I was thinking of, but yes, I can see how you needed to own this. 100%. Alright, I will try to bust out my Kirby shirt soon. Assuming I can find it. I don't have a ton of space in here and I have not seen that shirt. It's probably in the closet. I had shelves blocking the closet entrance because the closet entrance is literally just storage. But those came halfway uncovered yesterday, so perhaps I can show you my Kirby shirt soon. Jacoby, good morning. Like your playlist? Perfect. I think the one I put on had just ended too, so the timing doesn't get better. How are you today, Jacoby? Where's that playlist? There it is. Doing all right? How many hours till Japan? Okay. $17.77. You just Googled. Do you mean the next hour is your freedom hour? Do weird patriotic stuff, but all about Japan. That's pretty cool. Now that's a countdown. Now the behavior I would take upon learning that would be to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna watch like this movie trilogy or this like season of a show and just knock out big chunks of hours. I don't know if that's healthy, but that is what I'd be doing. Been more looks of playing these at 1:30 p.m. your time. Well, don't worry. TSA recommends that you show up, 6 to 12 hours early for your flight. So we just knocked a whole bunch off of the wait and added it to the task. Jacoby's gonna go full like Tom Hanks in The Terminal. You can go home, sir. No, I'm ready to leave now. I'm living in this airport. Oh, I wanted that 100 ring thing. I was going for it. I just gave up too early. Whew, moving up in the world. I think that was an 11th. Jacoby has taken the 1 ring. Thank you for grabbing that. If Phil had the ability to Spider-Man, she would be a villain. Yeah, that seems right. To this day, there is somebody who is in my phone. Their contact name is Spider Dad. Spider Dad was the title of a movie they pitched for a game I created where people had to pitch movies really quickly. It was the filthiest entry, I think, in the entire time we played that game. Stealing all the catnip like toilet paper during COVID, hoarding it. I don't think Phil would hoard it. I think Phil would just consume it. She wouldn't save that thing. She wouldn't keep it for herself. She would just have it. Hmm. Your boat got shot down. Everyone else, it's lonely now and regrets its actions. Damn. Anybody else want to spawn ship? Do battle? Salty. There we go. Larry's back in. 2 more coming up after the next ad. Just 12 minutes. I can probably put mine back in. Probably put Phil's back in too. Now, what would be hilarious would be if I just started using that as an excuse to what's going on here? Cam off the wrong direction. Okay, I think that's better. Whatever. I'm distracted. What if I started doing yeah, somebody said something like Salty was like, I shot down all the ships. I was like, oh my god. And I just ran an ad. Your reward for shooting down the ships is I run an ad. Bring them back. Stoner, how was your shower? I took a quick shower this morning, and I'm already wishing I was taking another shower. What is this creature jumping in the background? This Pokemon there. Pokemon Ruby box art creature. You're posing for Larry. There's a pic of you naked. Don't play Larry. Oh, that wasn't yours. I missed that little ramp. What's that terrifying number in the corner? Ugh. Mario Kart doesn't have numbers that go that low, thankfully. Why do you just get to pass me, Botcha? That's how you pronounce Boxzak, right? Take that, casual player. Oh. What was that? Aha, thank you. Laura, good morning. How are you today? How are we doing? 80% certain it would miss. Mikey will be jealous. Oh, you love Laura? I think we all do. Yes, we all love Laura. What a delight to have Laura here. How are you? I think I spelled it wrong. I think I spelled it with an H. To get some... What do they call them? Aliases on that? Just shaking your tail around. Your punches are better than any kiss you've ever gotten. Wow. I found a lobby. I'm just sitting here in this. Yeah, don't forget your Sunny D. I also have a hydrate to do. Right. Yeah, what do we think? Are people interested in Mario Kart? If you want to, if people are looking to join up and race, I'm not going to sit here, staunchly defending that we stay in Sonic. So let me know. I'll happily switch games. I don't feel any particular like need or desire to progress in Sonic anyway. It's a fun game, but it's not Mario Kart. You here you'd like to race to and beat you? Okay. I think we can swap it up. You know the items in this game? If you don't pay attention, just watch me. I mean, kind of the same. I've sort of started to get used to the items. Like, this drill thing is fun. There we go, gonna goop somebody's vision. I don't know whose. Oh, looks like that guy. Watch the gameplay through the reflection on his glasses. Thank you. What if I took them off? These are unnecessary. They just reduce the glare. I could play happily. Probably even better. Alright. The crowd demands People have spoken. It's Mario Kart. I think I have a little command that does it. Boom. I forgot to change the wallpaper to the Sonic wallpaper today anyway. Should I take the Sonic part out of the title? Oh, I did. Oh, excuse me. I picked the wrong Mario Kart, too. I might do a little bit too much karting on my Switch, you guys. All right. So many shout-outs, he deserves more. Jacoby, is this an update to your playlist? Or have we just not hit this track many times? Anybody joining immediately, or should I swap on over to Worldwide? Maybe sneak up on Jamie? Really, you think you need to have a ship for that? She does. She's not paying much attention. Unfortunately, she's illiterate too. Phyllis swashbuckling. Indeed. Alright, we're just going to go into some worldwides. Anybody wants to race with? Let me know. She jumped onto the ship and shot you. Alright, we're in ads, so that means 45 seconds. We're going to see a spawn ship from me and Phil. They'll be back. Yeah, let's start at the stadium. That sounds awesome. I'm the only one who wants to go to the stadium. Now, one other player does. Me and them. I hope we land on their Mario Stadium in the rotation. Oh, look at this lobby. I am low scored. This is going to be good for me. We're going bat hunting. Ship convoy. Nice. Tried to ride the top and be cool. Didn't happen. Fudge, good morning. How are ya? Fudge, I was recommending you somewhat vehemently to our friend Manir, who may or may not still be here today, as an Overwatch place to watch. Overwatch stream. Claudia's creeping. Please creep on in. How are we doing, friends? Welcome on in. Happy to see you all. Claudia, how was your stream? What were we playing? For those who don't know me, my name's Bowie. I'm an all over the place kind of multiplayer racing, karting, Nintendo playing early morning streamer. It's currently 4:10 a.m. here in the eastern coast of Massachusetts, where I live, hanging out with my cat in my lap. And if anybody's looking to play some Mario Kart today, feel free to let me know. I'll get you a friend code, I'll get you a room code, I'll get you all the codes. I'll give you the Konami code if you need it. But, Claudia, I hope you were doing great. If you need to raid and run, get yourself some self-care, totally understand. If you're here to hang and chill, we love that. Thank you so much. We accidentally decorated a house for 7 hours. Ooh, but it was fun. All right, that's awesome. Thank you for the follow, Dan Mouse. Can we get a shouty outy proper for Claudia? I think we got the standard one, the normal one, but let's get a full shouty outy, you guys. There was one. Perfect. Thank you. Let's get a double then. That's even better. Thank you, Larry. Thank you so much. So we're doing The Sims 3. I'm liking that. Are you just still playing The Sims 3, or did you go back? How did it? Were you a Sims 4 player who decided to swap? What's your tale? I was a Sims 1 and 2 player, and never really went back. Okay, let's see. Wants to race, just ask for the room code. Bowie would love to have you join. 100%. Thank you, Larry. Oh, yeah, you bounce back and forth between 3 and 4. You do miss 2, though. I was a degenerate little child, teenager, when the first Sims was out. And when the first Sims Live in Large expansion pack came in, I tried to give them a gun because they could finally pick up an object. And I made this like weird 2 3-dimensional cylinders like lying on top of each other. And I wrote a script that it would create a menu that said shoot. And then it would set their hunger level to like 10,000. So I made a starvation gun in the first expansion to The Sims 1. And that's when I figured out I probably should not be playing these games. It was so exciting that The Sims could hold an object. You'd be like, oh my god, thank God we paid $40 extra for this DLC. Now they can carry stuff. Excuse me. Typical Sims. Yeah, EA was EA even back in 1999. Good morning this morning, Ray. How are you today? We got some self-amplified peer pressure to go to Mario Kart. Doing amazing. Because it's Thursday, and I'm just remembering now the most important thing about Thursdays. And that Thursdays are my Friday for at least the rest of the summer. I had a marathon of a day yesterday, you guys. Like, all work, all productive, all getting shit done, which was crazy. My senior engineer called. They explained in the very most basic terms what needed to be corrected. They didn't help me out with their process because that was, not the task of a senior engineer. Neither was telling me what needed to be corrected with what I was submitting them either. I don't think any senior engineer needed to know. I think a junior engineer on their first day could have figured it out pretty quickly. If only they had any familiarity with the product at all. Time for 4 a.m. cat zoomies before you try to sleep. That's awesome. Is it your cat's zoomies or do you get the cat zoomies? Either way, thank you so much for coming on in here and thank you for trusting me with your community. Strongly appreciate that. We gotta get our eyes in and a chit chat in and hang out over on your stream soon. Your end times line up with their zoomy hour. My sleep time lines up with Phil's zoomy hour, so I get it. All right. Yeah, I guess Choco Mountain sounds great. In principle, anyway. I gotta hydrate, Larry. All right. Drinking my healthy ass vitamin water. What kind of beverage does everybody else have today? What are we drinking, friends? We're going to my Choco Mountain. Of course, I have a strawberry cake. Pepsi Zero. Nice. Usual coffee. Beautiful. I did see a Larry the Gecko on that player list, didn't I? Didn't I? You guys all sneaking in to join me. Appreciate it. Did I see a Larry? Did I imagine it? Nah, spend the race worrying. Trying to zoom in on every player. There he is. There's Kerbo. I feel like we know Kerbo. Water and kiwi strawberry Snapple. Ooh. Now there's a flavorful beverage. Now at work I've got a glorious can of bubbly strawberry sunset waiting for me. I don't know what flavors it is other than strawberry. I don't know what sunset tastes like. I guess the parts of that drink that aren't strawberry. So pretty good. 57 degrees now with a high of 83 today. Oof. Cold now? Yeah, I bet, Ray. You know why? Because right now it's 54 degrees here. I can't see my info for the high. Oh, high is 75 today. Ray, you're having like almost Massachusetts weather. Tell them they fucked up. I know. Phil's howling in sadness for you. Credits. Salty Boil Up burns down the ghost mall. No, I need that mall, Salty. Larry, thank you for the bit storm during our opening credits. Appreciate that. You completely filled the wall. I'm gonna scroll up to see if I missed any text. When you were in Seattle, you had a mug root beer zero, which is really good. Ooh. Now the Larry, thank you for the sub. Wow. Bits and a sub. Thank you. Now the pub I go to, guys, and you guys all know I'm not a drinker anymore. Pub I go to on Saturdays that I crave their sandwiches and go to and I'm excited about. They do have root beer on tap. And it is different and it is delicious compared to a root beer from a can or a bottle. Or even from a fountain. I gotta say, it adds a lot of, I guess, texture to the drink. It's good. It's really good. Raytown, we'll get it right up after this race. Thank you, Ray. Phil, thank you for hopping through the fill zone at least. Yeah, the backdrop here is not actually up against a wall. It's like a weird little like sort of like alcove. The bed's in now, so Phil can pass through that fill zone. He's got like a little throughway through the room. Larry. Oh no. Okay, we still have a lap. That was such a lap 3 move to try and knock me out like that. Oh, I was hoping I could swerve around and double up on that. No bullet for me. And shuffling in Raytown. There we go. It should play though. There we go. Laura coming in with the hugs. How are we feeling today, Laura? What do we got going on? We streaming soon? Do we have a morning stream today? I know it's not quite 90 minutes from now when Phil's going to ask everybody. Just realized that was the last of your bits. Don't worry, get more later. Thank you so much for all the bits that you've sent, Larry. I truly appreciate it. Gonna use anything from the Twitch payout to really improve the stream, make things more awesome, make sure Phil gets her fair share of catnip. King K. Rool, doing that Kuko attack. Thank you. Throw those guys in there, you know. Not sure as I mentioned it earlier this week, it's a week of birthdays. Oh yes. I knew about yours. Who else is in the birthday week, Laura? What's the deal out? And how was yours exactly? Like, did you enjoy the day? Your son's birthday, right? And your son's turning 18? Are you taking him to register to vote? Did I come before by Mario Kart stream? Nice. King K. Rool streaming Mario Kart? When and which Mario Kart? We want to know. The kids and your housemate made it great. I love hearing that, Laura. I think there's no birthdays in my family, nothing big coming up to celebrate. We got Father's Day. Is that this Sunday? Or is it next? Either way, it's very easy to shop for my dad. He I just get him whiskey. Or rum. I get him his rum. He's giving a nice double dosing of his Don Q. He's very happy. There's like a 50% chance he'll call me today and be like, if Sunday's Father's Day, he'll be like, you're coming out to dinner tonight. God damn it. But my family has one big birthday week. My sister decided to have all her kids the same calendar week as her husband's birthday. So they got a big February everyone birthday moment in my family. That's a source of much terror in my life. Oh, I did terrible in Moo Moo Meadows. World, and you might team up with Jamie for it, especially not in the same lobby. I could go to Jamie's lobby. But I got me and Larry right now. The scores, I did not see the scores. I saw the scores of this lobby. This lobby is wild, right? I figured I couldn't lose any points in this lobby, no matter how badly I did. Good lobby, you got 15 and went positive. Yeah. Okay, King K. Rool, am I following you? If I've failed in that, let's fix that immediately. I think I'm following. Good. Good, good. I'll look for that notification. If you're going live before, let's say, 6 a.m. in the next 90 minutes, King, I would put you as a strong contender for where this stream ends up as a raid. Let's put that in your mind. Be prepared for that. Yeah, you'll be on? Okay, there's a good chance. Good chance. Okay. I think we know where we're going later, you guys. There we go. I really want to know how many points I'll get for a first in this lobby. Here we go. Charging through a bitty buddy. Lost a little space because I wanted stuff to play with. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it at all. Died at the end. How'd we do, Larry? Ooh, 80-29. Nice. Go get stream on. Have a wonderful stream. Yeah. Let's do this. I want a first in this lobby so bad. I usually don't care about this, but now. These people have spent so much time winning. I want to see what the fuss is all about. But not at any of these courses, right? Oh, I'm up on top of this construction thing. I want to get even further up. Here we go. Doing some shrooms across this course. How's Buddy today, Ray? And how's Selena / Spencer today, Larry? How's Patches? Stoner, how's your menagerie of friends? Checking on everybody's pets. Phil has gone off to cause trouble. Where are you, Phil? Wonder if this means I can free myself of this blanket between races? Probably not. She'll come screaming right over. Yay! What a fun little shock dodge. Beautiful timing. Larry's got a bullet. See if I get points per 22nd. Probably. But he's doing well. Trying to stay awake because he knows it's close to time to go outside, but he's so tired from sleeping earlier. I get it. I get tired from sleeping all the time. I think that's how I spent my whole day yesterday. Tired from sleeping. I'm yawning just from thinking about it. Good Lord. Okay. Yeah, DK pass sounds great. That might have been that Jinx. Yeah, might have been your last fault. Nice. Yeah. It's alright. We're looking forward to, I don't know, no alarm Sunday. Get all our sleep then. Right. I'll get first. Crack 8K in one go. Rude, Bat. Rude. Going out of your way to knock me out. Ooh, almost got to pull that off. No Larry's pole dance today. Okay, does this song make anyone else think of the Beavis and Butthead movie? Because that's the first place my mind goes to. This is the montage as they roll up on Vegas. And they just stare at the topless statue repeatedly. Well, I got an Amazon delivery, you guys, at 4:30 a.m. You absolutely can join. Let me get you a friend code, Captain Bruce. It's okay. That Amazon delivery has some new socks in it. I can go bust myself a brand new pair of socks for work. You don't really only see the Beavis and Butthead movie once, but you did enjoy the show. I gotta catch the new episodes of the show where they're in their 40s. That seems really fun to me. All right, loading up my captain so I can whisper. All right. Captain, whisper. There we go. Captain, you got whispers blocked. So I'm putting my friend code in the chat. Everybody enjoy. Send a request along. We'll make sure that gets accepted. We'll play it up. You got one more race and you got work in the AM? Understood, Larry. Thank you for joining on this Thursday of all days. It's not even Tuesday. Thank you so much. That was amazing. And thank you for all the bits and everything else. Sheik, good morning. Glad to see you. Everyone enjoy except you, Ari. What's going on? Got fifth at the Melee Smash Local. Proud of yourself? Congrats. That's awesome, Sheik. I'm craving some Smash Bros. I have not played since maybe I got in a game on Saturday. That's gotta change. There we go. Get that friend request. We'll get that right between races. Beautiful. Here's a Larry. Captain Bruce, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And just FYI, I'm here 6 days a week, carting on the vast majority of them. In fact, today's our Sonic Crossworld day, but we got a little bit of pressure at the beginning to switch over to World, and I caved. But that's okay. World is our main game, and it's mostly what we play. So if you like to join, you like to race with, it's the one to have. Morning's going great. Good morning, love you all. Good morning to you, Stoner. We love you as well. All right. Trying to wash back a cough. Got a tickle in my throat. Alright, let's get that friend request. Bruce, thank you. Lovely to meet you. And feel free to follow us on into the races and just start taking part and destroying. This lobby is so fun. Everybody's over 8K, except for like me and Larry. Good night, Stoner. Get that rest. We'll catch you soon. Much as you wanted to stay in that lobby, you need some rest. You're going to sneak in Zoner's bed. That makes sense. Toda! Hey, hey, how's it going? 2 days in a row rating on in. Oh my god, how was your stream, Toda? Good to see you. Larry, thank you for getting that shouty outy. Animal Crossing is really, really, really on my list of temptations. But I think I'm going to hold out till the 9th. Or I try playing again. Just in case. Just in case my perspective is shifted in any way. It's your job. Larry's 4th job. You got the main one. You got the side hustle. You got those hours a day you're spending in the bit mines. Working on making our opening credits wall so beautiful and shiny. And thank you for all your contributions there, Larry. And yeah, I guess you got a mod too, huh? We really keep you working night and day, Larry. You're joining, your tag is Bruce. I love it. Wish you a great stream. Yes, hope yours was amazing, Toto. Have an awesome day. Get sleep if that's what you're doing. Take care of yourself. Always great to see you. Do races by any chance? Knockout race? Yeah, we'll go to knockout races. Probably at the usual time, about 20 past 5. So 32 minutes from now, we'll probably knock it out for the remainder of the stream after that. First, I gotta keep trying to get something out of this beautiful, beautiful, overpowered lobby. We need a first in here badly. Gotcha. Be down to play in a bit? Oh, yeah. We're putting the call out. I should just launch a knockout counter for an hour after the opening credits. Oh my god, you guys. I even went all the way over to my channel and I did not do the one thing I needed to do. My bad, you all. How dare I? Because, guys, it is, of course, my Friday. Thank you for the hydrate, Larry. I don't know if that successfully muted the music like it's supposed to. I heard both. I heard September and Friday. Little calendar focused mashup for us all. I remember a few Fridays in September's. Time to get Dino Jungle. I always forget this course exists. I feel like it's the one I'm going to pull out of first if there's any. I almost rode up that dinosaur's face. Didn't quite pull it off. Larry, thank you for stealing the one ring. Don't know where the hell the... Oh, I just missed it. It was a while ago. I'm like, why didn't it play? Oh, it looks like it must have. Ray, thank you for grabbing your Sunny D. 87 of them. Get that damn store back up and running for you all so you can use those Sunny Ds for something. Focus for the weekend. Bullet, can you help? No. Wow, that could have gone half a second sooner. Would have been great. Man, I don't stand a chance. To ask you a question, are you sleep hallucinating? Um, I'm not sure, to be honest. It's possible that I asked a question and forgot. I don't think I asked you a question, Laura. I'm trying, but no. Um, you can answer whatever question you imagine I asked. We can work backwards from there. KTB Ray. Is that Patches? Patches answer the question. I think it makes sense. Ray. We're going to start leaning towards hallucinating on this, Laura. Maybe time for a nap. 140 streaks, Ray. Amazing. Thank you so much. Can't believe you kept it up all this time. That's so great. Thank you. No, it is your brain. Brain's a terrible thing to have. Can never type. It's okay. I figure it out. I try. Oh no. Excuse me, everyone. Lakitu? Seriously? Like, there were people to the left of me. This is wild. Taking my lightning, too. Alright, Lakitu. I'm getting pretty sick of this. So I'm gonna this run. I go to the movie Burglar with Whoopi Goldberg. Good night. Love you all, especially you, Phil. You'll be lurking. What's she up to? Off to something sneaky, I'm sure. Hey, Phil. See if we can trick her into coming on out. Okay, 20 minutes. I've been saying I want a first. We can pull one out. Arbitrary deadline to get one. We can do this. At random. Random's very popular this time around. Look at those guys. Can't keep up with them. You Can't Hurry Love is the song. Oh, yeah. I gotta put that movie on my watch list. I think you brought it up once or twice, Ray. I'm gonna watch it and go like, oh, I've seen this. This is what always happens to me. I remember You Can't Hurry Love was featured in Donkey Konga. So if you ever need a bongo rendition of that, bust out a GameCube. I fell. It's an oldie but goodie. Sorry, not a burger. It's Jumpin' Jack Flash you're thinking of. I was gonna say, I think it wasn't it featured in a different movie. I like how Whoopi Goldberg's name is just because she farted a lot on set, and that's how she got her name. And I love how she apparently just let one rip while yelling on The View one time and just like went for it. Good for her. Good for her and her farting being a definitive staple of her career. Burglar was also great though. Bobcat Goldthwait. Oh, I love him. It's crazy because like he's gone on to have like 2 or 3 careers just beyond the crazy comedy voice. Like he's a pretty prolific writer and director. He directed like 1,000 episodes of the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and like then like several like pretty like good and profound movies. Like he directed I think World's Greatest Dad with Robin Williams, a few others like in that sort of like genre, and you're like, that's the guy from Police Academy. He used to show up on I think Harmontown and play D&D with them. Just listening to that guy playing. If I seen Jumping Jack Flash, if not, it's the better movie. I think I saw it, but I think I was like 9 or 10 years old when I saw it. Might as well have been a different person. If I went to watch it, I'd like have like vague memories of a few scenes, and it might come back to me. I'm gonna have to because you brought it up a few times, and it does sound like it's a favorite of yours. So I gotta give it a rewatch. You know, this side of the 21st century. Sure, we'll keep picking beaches. They might not be KT Beach, but they could be other beaches. Burglar's rated R. I think Junker to Class got to be like PG-13. That sounds right. Have you seen One Crazy Summer? That's got one of my favorite bits with Bobcat Goldthwait in it. First of all, it to me it's a local movie. I can drive by scenes from that movie on any given day and be like, oh, I remember that sign, that establishing shot of that sign, because they filmed it in on Cape Cod and and in Martha's Vineyard, which are just right there. It's One Crazy Summer is a lot like Better Off Dead. Most of the same cast, most of the same creative team. Um, just instead of skiing on a mountain, they're sailing on the ocean. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same movie, more of the same type of humor and bits. But Bobcat Goldthwait is in it, and there's this whole monologue he has, and it's like about like the fat kid in the neighborhood that no one loved, and he has it with like he does it up against Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, and it's this long setup joke, and it's delivered. And I found out years later that the entire thing was an ad lib scene that Bobcat Goldthwait came up with on set, and they just kept it in the movie. And it's amazing because the short version is he just goes he goes, "Hey guys, you know, it's been really great hanging out with you, and I just want you all to know, like, you know, when I was little, there was like this like big fat ugly kid in the neighborhood, and yeah, like, he always had like a really tough time like living around here, and it's just nice to see guys like you around here, something like that." And Booger from Revenge of the Nerds just goes, "Hey, were you that boy?" And he goes, "No, I used to beat the shit out of that kid every day." And I always laugh at that. Like the build up is so funny. It's probably the funniest like Bobcat line I've ever seen in a movie. You like Bobcat? Yeah, he's great. Back in my lap, Phil. Yeah, it was feeling a little chilly in here. Thank God I've got a blanket and a cat to combat this 70-degree room. Yeah, sky high. You just watch it. He was like, he had a twin and he didn't like his twin. Nice. Yes. But my favorite part about that whole bit is he just made it up. Like he wasn't a writer on the movie, he was just an actor, and like he was like, "We're gonna do this." He was talking about it on like something he was on. It's like he's like, "Yeah, they even said like you don't just get to go up to the director and be like, I'm doing this scene, but you did that." He was like, "Yeah, I did." Oh, there's a 9K person in this race. I desperately want to win. Well, that's not going to help. Bagging mission, go. He had a short series that watched just a few, if not all the episodes of. Can't think of the name, but it was long. It wasn't the one where he was the puppet, right? Unhappily Ever After, where he was the hallucination. The basically that show is basically the R-rated Married with Children. I think that one went on for years. You didn't even know he was in the show. Oh yeah, he's the voice of the hallucination the dad has. The imaginary friend. Oh, you mean the show you're talking about? Oh, damn. Okay, we gotta figure out what it was. If this were back in the Twitter days, I would just like tweet at him, "Hey, what was that show you were in?" Chances are I would have gotten a response too. Bobcat Goldthwait's Misfits and Monsters. Oh, that sounds amazing. I remember he told a story one time about like he was starting to write like some movie, like it was some like genius idea that he had, but it was like an idea that was only like really for him. And he's like, yeah, my wife came down and she was like, she saw the title page of the script I had just typed on my screen. She goes, "So I see we're not making any money this year." I always laughed at that like creative like level of like lack of control. Like you like just got to work on an idea regardless of like what the end result will be. I get that kind of impulse. That's how we end up with opening credits here. Each week was a completely different story. There were 8 episodes. They were weird and dark comedies. That sounds like Bobcat. I'm gonna check that out. That's awesome. It sounds very up my alley. Yeah, we'll be checking that out for sure. Just really hoping to steal that item box. Crab piece. All right, it's 5:13, so this is the second to last regular race. We will do knockouts after one more full race for anybody out there who wants to join. I've not been doing a good job of watching Mario Kart today. I've been talking about Bobcat Goldthwait. I shouldn't get knocked over by that thing. That doesn't seem right. What are we going to do with this lap? Ooh, yes. There we go. I'll take this. Take this little shock dodging giant mushroom. Sneak on over to the end here. It's 2018 when it aired. All right. Fantastic. Get the notes out. How we all do? Me and Bruce, 14th and 15th. Bruce, okay, we gotta get you like first in the next race because that'll get you 8K. Let's have you end on that note for sure. Okay, Bobcat Gold, Misfits, and Monsters. It's been added to the to-do list. Make sure I get my hands on a way to watch that, Ray. Thank you so much. Probably gave me a shock dodge. That was you? Thank you. Appreciate it. I almost uh, took real advantage of it, but I was giant and I did get to crush a few, so that was nice. All right. Try to take it to DK pass, and then I'll form us a little lobby for going out in the world and doing some knockouts for anybody who's interested. We'll be taking a little BRB break. I think I've conditioned myself to need to take a little pee break between the two now. This is not good. We got to change the entire beverage scenario. You think Zelda would enjoy it too? Probably. She did enjoy those Harmontown episodes that had him. Those were probably like 2015, 2016. I do miss that show, that podcast of Dan Harmon getting drunk on stage. But his guests, he'd be playing Dungeons and Dragons with Kumail Nanjiani, Bobcat Goldthwait, and Curtis Armstrong, like all at the same time. Like, this is the funniest game of D&D I've ever heard in my life. Not sure he's in these. He's not definitely not a main character. He probably wrote it or directed it. He doesn't done a lot of acting since the 80s. He's mostly done doing writing and directing. But yeah, his creative voice does shine through in everything he's done. Very good at the very dark comedy. Oh, who we crushing now? That was a high damage mushroom. Not as much as a turbo mushroom in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you're taking out entire public transit systems. But you know, still crazy. No thanks, Edgar. Giant Donkey Kong. Good lord. Not a great finish. It's alright. I'm going to form us a new lobby. Get the code up. We'll be able to get a handful of knockouts in. Alright. Thank you for those races, Bruce. Hope you're interested in moving along to knockouts. Okay. Here we go. I guess we can get dressed in a costume we like. Not Luigi. Knockouts be like our little bullet dozer. All right. Room info's up there. Friends can join, and I will be right back. All right. It's doing its thing. Should be putting me back in screen. There we go. I bumped the camera, so Phil's being cute, of course. Hey, Phil. Pardon all my junk. Just want this orange junk here. Good enough. Good enough. She'll sit down. Who we got? We got Ray. We got Bruce. Hope to survive. I saw you sneak in there, do that cuckoo attack. Good morning, Hope. How are you? Glad to see you. Taking us all into some knockout races. If anybody's interested, we got Bruce. We got Ray. Anybody who wants to, send a friend code. Chilling. Good to be seen. Was that then? Not much. Not much. Getting ready for work in about 40 minutes. But in the meantime, we're going to do some knockouts. We're going to go visit our friend K-Rool in a little bit. And Phil is chilling in the Phil zone. Nope, she's leaving the Phil zone. Say hi to Hope. Meow. Say hi to everyone. You're the star of the show, you know. She's a pain in the ass. Yeah, is it attention time? Oh, it sure is. Yeah, you gotta get up on here. Can I reach my controller? Kinda. We might be able to play like this. Maybe. Though, you know, the Phil zone. It's a great place for Phil. Here we go. How have you been, Hope? Oh, you're Dean Pup at the Jam? Roller rink. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll get it right away. We are. Thank God for auto accelerate. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for telling me. I would have not noticed. Let's get our roller rink on for knockouts. Good God, thank you. Let's try not to get knocked out in lap one now. We get a bullet. We're good. No items? Nothing for me? Alright. Bill, thank you for shooting your cannon. Appreciate that. Earlier, Salty took down your ship, you know. Okay, I am still getting knocked out, like I deserve. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, I made it. Redemption is coming. Watch, haha, yes. Whoa! Did not expect that explosion from my red shell. Plasma! That reminds me of the guy from Legend of the Mystical Ninja starring Gomam. Everybody remembers that game on the N64? There was a guy named Plasma Man who would scream out the word plasma every time you met him. Never quite figured out what was going on there. But that's burned into my memory. You're out first round. Sorry, Ray. I was very close to being out first round. Here we go. Same. Dang, Bruce. Am I repping the chat? That's dangerous. Next time the three of us are podiuming. That's right, let's use podium as a full verb. Yeah, you should be mad, Phil. You're right. You were right to complain. I hope everybody heard her squawk there. Squawking? Phil's getting bored. She says, hey, I haven't been fed my breakfast lately. You gonna drop what you're doing and feed me? No, Phil. I don't feed you on Thursdays. You have to go squawk at the door and ask for breakfast after I leave. You're very close to being in. You got greeting shots on with the red shell and karma came quickly. Yeah, it happens. You have to try it, though. You know, you can't not shoot somebody with your red shell. Damn. 13th for me. We'll form a new lobby. We're not going to wait 2 laps. Don't worry, Phil. Well, we'll check and make sure we don't have any. I think it was just the 3 of us, though. Yeah. We'll get a new lobby. New lobbies for new friends. Let's go. Yeah, Phil? You seem very concerned. We got half an hour left of stream. Uh-huh. Yeah. Your breath is terrible. Even for you. I'll get you some cat mints. There we go. We got Sheik. We got Ray. We got Bruce. Gonna get us started now. Let's go, knockout team. Little mushroom shortcut to start us off. Okay. Here. Yes. Through. Down. Got my bomb. I'm unstoppable. Well, they got my crown, so... Rude. Red shell on the rail. Good knockout track, Phil. Complain all you want. Here we go. Snort coming out of her. Putting her tail in front of my face. Someone's got an attitude. Someone's got her face back down in her dinner. Oh right, I do have food. It's still probably great. Who would have thought? That's right, Phil. Let's go. Bruce Ray, still in IC. There's Sheik. I think all of us might get a chance to stay in the second half. Oh, that hit Ray. Ooh, that was for that Wario. There's Ray. Good dab, Ray. Nice recovery. Shock and dodging. Oops. Phil, Funky Town's playing. There's no complaining in Funky Town. No whining, no shouting, just dancing. Just backward shell to gold shell. Whoops. That was the last one in. How we all doing? I see Bruce. I think I see Ray. It's about to get intense. Yeah. Riding the rail up to the end. All right. Spectate. Who we got? We got RZ, Sheik. You're our guy. That was really fun. That was an awesome rally. Let's see if she can pull this out. Awesome. Way to play, Sheik. Congrats. And look at all of us. 4 of us went in together. We took up 8 spots. 4 of us in the top 8. Hell yeah. It might have been an empty lobby. Even so. Fun as hell. And we got 20 minutes, which by my mind says 2 and or 3 more, depending on how long they go. Probably 2 more. Jeez, damn you, Sheik, for taking your item. Oh no. Lackadair. Is the stream skipping for anyone else? Yeah, let me know. Preview's looking good. Uh, I think the preview is dumb enough that it goes out and comes back to Firebot. But that doesn't mean it has anything to do with Twitch's ingest servers. Seem to stop. Okay. Yeah, Phil? Yeah, you weren't the center of attention for a couple of seconds. I can see how that'd be so upsetting for you. What a cute little roll. Thank you, Cataquack. Let's start it again. How do you know if it's at your end? I would say maybe watch another stream. I'm sure, hopefully somebody would chime in if it was still happening to them here. My stats are looking good. We got a bit rate of 5,000 hovering right above there. CPU's fine, about 15%. It's either got to be a Twitch server or you. Twitch server, I would say, is pretty believable. Okay, gotta be one of these things about losing. Losing my mushroom there was not really one of the options I was considering. Just reloaded. Twitch is glitchy. Yeah. I mean, they only have the full backing of Amazon. No reason why they should ever have a problem. Alright, it's quarter of. You know what that means. If you got some sort of creative project or something good that you're putting your energy into, positive contribution you're making, whatever's going on, by all means, join up. Let me know. Tell us about it. Share it with us. Get that energy out there. Rude, everyone. Wow, this is my knockout? No, I made it. Hell yeah. Get into the music and just focusing and forgetting where I am. Seems to be paying off pretty well, though. There we go. Fucked it up. Damn. There's my knockout. Looks like we might have time for another one, though. We were pretty late in that. Let's keep watching Chic. You can do this, Crab Man. All right, let's see if anything cool happens. Chic here at the end of the race. Maybe we can steal and grab a clip. Yeah, go Chic. Dang. Well, that's all right. We're going to let this finish up, and we'll hit next race. We got time to do exactly one more, or I got to go to work. But we're going to raid over to our friend K-Rule and check how that's going. 5th, nice. Pretty close. Congrats. Absolutely. You're doing amazing. Alrighty. Last race of the day. I'm excited. Get that first I've been demanding this whole time. This is just a game of chicken with this toad. I think he survived. Nah, got him. All right, we're going to try and beat the likes of Jaden and Chugnuts. Here we go. Throw them quite far enough. These, different story. Go. Be petty. Promo time's over. Phil says so. I'm worried about that. Like I'm not rich. Boo shock. Should be fine. Big fan of road speed. Yes. I think we've all learned at this point that my ability to strategize dwindles in comparison to my ability to make things happen very quickly and excitingly. Rude, Bowser. Okay? Didn't need that. We're just doing our own thing here. I didn't need to probably get knocked out. There is a better option. Ooh, what is it? Because I've got a minute. Tried the real racer? No. All right, Ray. It's all on you. Good luck. The real racer. I'm gonna add it to my notes like the Bobcat show. Got high speed on all terrain and good handling. It's meta for knockout. So, oh, okay. We'll give it a shot next time. Oh, that was cool looking. A waterfall jump from that angle. So, yeah. Thank you. I think we had Ray, Larry, and Jacoby today on mod duty. Thank you for racing, Ray, Bruce, Sheik, everybody who joined in. That was awesome. Marco is slightly better on hard road, but loses a ton of speed and handling on dirt and water. Of course, that makes sense. And of course, I'm just on water all the time. Budge, thank you so much for hanging today. Stoner, too. A lot of friends today. Bruce, Sheik, Laura. Hope to survive. I'm scrolling now. We had so many people pop in. So many raids. 2 raids, Stoner, Toter. 3 raids, Claudia. 3 raids today, you guys. Holy crap. Claudia, if you're still out there, thank you so much. Stoner, Todar, hell yeah. Ray hitting his 140 stream streak. It was one hell of a day. Tomorrow is Friday. We start with card and then we do other things. Probably Splatoon. I don't know. Figure it out. It's a long day. Anyway, it looks like Ray just got knocked out. And therefore, we're probably not interested in the rest of the race, right? Like, who gives a shit? I mean, we're really going to watch and see if Chugnuts wins it? Yeah, we're going to watch and see if Chugnuts wins it. All right, I'm going to queue up our raid. Let's go to following. Get our friend K-Rool. Let's go visit them. Yeah, I see that you're out, Ray. It's a bummer. Thank you for getting the raid message. Appreciate it. Everybody, grab that. Copy it if you can. We're going to go visit K-Rool. Excuse me. It was moved on to Mario Kart 8. Sounds great, man. All right. I'm going to throw up the game over screen and get us out of here. If it allows me to. It's working on it. Fade out our music. Stop all of our extras. All right. It doesn't want to change scenes, so we're just going to raid and I'm going to kill OBS like I've had to the last couple of days. All right. This has been really fun. Love you, mean it, and I'll catch you all soon. Catch you tomorrow. Bye, friends. Think we're going. Yeah, we're going. Button's coming. I think we went. Bye, friends. I can't change scenes.